Hi everyone, welcome to my A-Level Biology Extended Lecture Series. In this lesson, we will explore column chromatography to purify plant pigment. Let's get started. The diagram shows the column chromatography is used to separate the pigments. So what is column chromatography? Column chromatography is a technique used to separate and purify individual components in a mixture based on their solubility in the mobile phase, as well as the adsorptions to the stationary phase. Same as TLC, the principle is quite similar, but the function slightly different. TLC can only separate, but to purify individual component in large scale, it is impossible to use TLC. However, if we want to purify individual component in large scale, we can always use column chromatography. So it is widely used in biochemistry and plant pigment study to isolate, to purify a specific compound from complex extract or a mixture of pigments. So what are the procedure for column chromatography? So first of all, we can always use a column or a burette. So we fill this burette or column with stationary phase, for example, silica gel. We let this silica gel to set to form a compact, even column. Then carefully we add the pigment extract, okay, to the top of the column. Then we pour the solvent, which is a mobile phase, and we can open the tap to allow it flow at a control or constant rate. So as the solvent flows, the pigment separates, okay, due to their adsorption to the stationary phase, as well as their solubility in the mobile phase. So the pigment will form distinct color band when they move through the column. And we can always collect the fractions as they exist for the further use or analysis. So what are the applications in plant pigment analysis by using column chromatography? So column chromatography allows for the efficient separation and purification of chloroplast pigment. So in the diagram, we can see that chlorophyll, carotenoid, and xanthophyll can be separated and purified. Okay, so we can get the pure pigment by using column chromatography. So why we need to get the pure pigment? So these isolated pigments can then be subjected to spectroscopic analysis to study their absorption, the light absorption property, as well as their molecular characteristic. We're going to learn the spectroscopic analysis in the next lesson when we study the absorption spectrum as well as the action spectrum. And with that, we have come to the end of this lesson. Hope you found it helpful. If you have any question, again, feel free to drop them in the comment sections. See you in the next lesson and have a great day.